Para Supercross, first of all, can you just talk me through both main events of the night? It must have been nice to race in front of a packed crowd.
Yeah, it's always cool. I mean, it's only one time a year, so I really enjoy it. This year was just a real Paris Supercross, like back in the day in Bercy when the top 3 American riders are here. So I was pumped on that for the crowd. You know, they deserve it. You know, they show up and stadium was full, so it was good to have those people, those riders, you know. So yeah, it was a tough weekend for me, especially the first day. Second day I got a little bit better, more consistent, but I was not really happy with everything. Gave my best and had some decent results, but not overall.
Going back to 2009, you burst into the scene. You surprised everybody at the start of that year in the Honda, and then obviously you got the opportunity to sign for KTM halfway through the year. Looking back at it all, you've came a long way. Just how would you summarise it? And going to America, how did you find? What was the biggest thing to adapt to when you first made the move over?
Yeah, I have a big story behind me. The way I started with a private team and switching in the middle of the year and becoming a factory rider with KTM. Just it's an amazing story, and 14 years later, I'm still here. So yeah, really proud of that. I'm getting obviously towards the end of my career, but I'm still here. So I had up and downs in the U.S. with many injuries at the beginning, but I made it through and had some decent result throughout the years, and overall career pretty good.
And in 2009, 2010, you were battling with a young Ken Roxon. And here we are tonight, you're still battling. I mean, you've had such a journey with him. Looking back now, it's unbelievable what you've done in America. Did you ever think back then you'd achieve what you have achieved?
I mean, when you race on when I raced on 250, and I remember I did in Europe, and then I went to the US and I raced 250 for many years. And I remember signing my contract, a 450 contract, and I look at the contract and the bonuses, you know, and I'm like, oh, dude, I don't know if one day I could get a third place bonus, you know. And then in my first year, I was able to get a podium or 2, I think, and in the second year, I was winning main event. So never thought I would accomplish that, or winning a main event in 450. And then I got close to winning the championship even in 2018. So yeah, it's like a dream, but then when you achieve it, and then or I get second, then you want to get first, you know. So I got to be proud and happy with what I've done.
2 more questions. The first one, you're Tom Vialle is trying to follow in your footsteps. You've been with him at the practice track, I believe. How's he looking so far? It's obviously early days. And secondly, what's your advice to him?
Yeah, it's nice to see Tom moving to America. I believe, same as me, 2 times world champion, and moving to America is very special. I'm proud to see another French rider on a KTM accomplishing that, and then now in the US, anything I can help with, I would do it naturally, you know. So obviously he's going to be based in Florida, so I won't see him much, but we'll be together at the races. So anything I can help with, I will.
And finally, I think you're on a motocross only deal again. Supercross. World Supercross, what's your thoughts on that? It doesn't look like you'll be racing it next year, but what's your first, and would you consider racing it in the future if you're allowed to?
Yeah. Why not? I mean, it depends how it works out with my current team, with Red Bull KTM. We know a little bit how it's not easy with the teams to do those championships. So I don't know. It's a little too early for me to think about it, and this year was not possible, and now I'm focusing on AMA Supercross, and we'll see after that.
Perfect.